Ant-Man's future in the MCU. It's a little shaky around.
Just
Yeah.
a little.
I want
Yeah.
Ant-Man 3.
It's look, I want Ant-Man 3, but ooh,
Sorry, but I want Ant-Man and the Wasp 2.
yeah. Here's the thing. The Russo brothers are saying like, look, Ant-Man has a future in the MCU, but nobody's explicitly saying that there's another film coming. And now that we see that Marvel Studios is willing to bend and go, you know what? We don't have to do just trilogies. Maybe 2 films for Ant-Man and that's it? Like, that would bum me out.
Maybe.
That really
That'd be
would.
sad.
Yeah.
Like, Ant-Man's one of my favorite, like, underrated, I'm gonna say, characters.
Oh, it's underrated.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I loved, like, Ant-Man and the Wasp as well.
Oh my god.
And mind you, that was more of a Wasp movie, so they just put Ant-Man's name in there to be like, hey,
He's still
don't worry,
here.
we
He's there
know
too.
you're here. But, like, that series has a lot of potential, and if he's gonna be in the MCU, but unfortunately, potentially not a movie base, I could see them starting to shift him onto Disney Plus, but he's gonna be in every movie because just like the how Falcon was in that his scenes, and he sat there and he was beating up Falcon. Like, I can see those little things in him being there, but I'm gonna miss like his core team because like Louise was amazing.
I want
The
all
Baba Yaga, like, all
the
of them.
ex-con. They need to come back because I love those characters.
Oh, what's the bets that D23 has the ex-con Disney Plus show?
Oh, god, yeah. Dude,
Oh,
that's.
that yes.
He's like a half-hour comedy series.
Do
of
you think,
ex-con.
like, realistically, let's say Ant-Man, because we know his franchise, it makes money because it's done on the cheaper, but it doesn't make the money that the other ones do. Is there a world we live in where they go, you know what? We like Ant-Man enough, but we don't want him to use up a spot for something that's clearly going to break $1 billion? Could they offset Ant-Man as like a Disney Plus 6-hour series?
I could see that.
Like, to me,
Oh, yeah.
I would rather take that. Like, could you imagine the statement though? It's like, hey, look, that thing that was a big old franchise that we released that made tons of money. Go see it conclude on Disney Plus. It's also gonna have
My
some
only
Avengers.
problem then, because like the direction they're going is clearly like, hey, here's Cassie Lang as Stature, and hopefully not Stinger, because dumb name.
Yep.
But like, all the young Avengers then will be on Disney Plus. Like, we have to kind of put them in the movies as well, because they're
Right.
gonna get more exposure. So if we like have like Ant-Man and the Wasp and Stature as a movie and just do it that way,
Yeah.
that's more what I'd want anyway. But
I mean, I would take anything that just gives me more of these characters because I want the story to conclude because there's still like the one Hydra agent dude who's out there and talking to the benefactor, whatever they're doing, which
oh yeah, the whole Mitch Carson thing. Yeah.
right, which
Yeah.
again it leads me to believe they're probably setting up Thunderbolts or something with that dude. Like
Yeah,
it's
or Dark Avengers is one of the two.
yep. I don't know. I just want a conclusion to this like series, and however we get it would be great. If they can announce something with the X-Con, like yeah, give me a 30-minute comedy series of them trying to like sell their thing and make a couple cameo appearances from some other characters. Like that would be awesome. Like
Do some fun explaining of stuff.
yeah, like touch upon those characters because I like how different they are. Like those movies are to the other MCU. Like clearly more comedic. Like honestly, that was my favorite comedy of last year. Like it was like the funniest movie I saw was Ant-Man and the Wasp. I was like, this is
Yeah.
great. Like it's just funny.
See,
Like,
all you've got to do is wait until the inevitable Phase 4 shuffle around, and then Ant-Man 3 will be announced.
yeah. Oh, that shuffle around is coming.
It's happened every time. It's just like,
Every
oh, okay, this is how Ant-Man comes in. Cool, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll be good with that.
And the fact though that everyone's chemistry in that movie series, it's like you really want to disassemble that because also you have now Hank and Janet. They're now together.
Yeah, give us more of
like
that.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
you have potentially 3 different stories happening at once. Also, I kind of want to know like Vanisher or Ghost, whatever her name was. I want
Oh,
her
Ghost, yeah.
conclusion, like because she's still alive.
Oh, she's a Thunderbolt. She'll
Oh,
be a Thunderbolt.
definitely.
So there's a lot that the last movie ended with, and Endgame didn't do anything to help conclude that.
Yeah.
All it
Nope.
did was like, hey, look, we're a family again. That's it.
I mean, what if, and maybe this is just it, they didn't want it in Phase 4 because Kevin Feige multiple times in interviews now has said Phase 4 is about new beginnings and a continuation to some important things that are building up the next phase. I guarantee Phase 5 you're getting Ant-Man. Like it just makes sense. Like
there's too much there, you know. Like you haven't even got to focus on Scott and Watt and Janet. Not Janet. What's her name? Hope. Is it Hope?
Yup, it's Hope.
Yeah. No, just focus on Hank and Janet.
Yeah.
Like give us that 80s flashback of the original Ant-Man and Wasp. Like,
that'd be nice.
Well, and
let's not waste Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah. Well, let's also think of it this way too. How long has it been since we had a Doctor Strange movie?
Oh my god. So
but
long
he's
between them.
been in a lot of things. So I feel like Ant-Man and the Wasp 2 or Ant-Man 3 or whatever they're going to call it. Ant-Man and the Wasp 2 1/4. I don't know. It's going to be a long wait, which is an unfortunate thing, but it's not going to feel like it's a long wait because he's going to be appearing in other things.
Yeah, and it's going to be 2016 was Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
And it's 2021 for the next one, but nobody
that's
feels
almost
like
two phases.
Nobody feels like the character has been missing because he's been in everything. Like if they need to put Ant-Man in that, like do that and then build up his next movie for a while, like build up his popularity by making him stand out in some of the other films and then, you know, bring that character back because I think the next movie will definitely if you toss in some other characters, you could probably do 800 million with Ant-Man. So, you know, it is what it is.
Got an 800 million Ant-Man movie. Right.
Look, toss Black Panther or Captain Marvel in there, you're guaranteed that easily. Like, easily.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, why not?
I mean, they'll bring back Falcon. Yeah, let's do Captain Falcon again.
Oh my god, yeah, bringing Captain America for that team up? Hell yeah. Oh.
Have it be his first movie appearance.
Dude, that would be awesome. It's like returning the favor.
Yeah.
Alright, that's what I need now. That's what I need. Need more Captain America and everything. Sprinkle him into Black Widow and I'll automatically be all over that.
Yeah, so, well, here, if you think
I
of
mean,
this
we're
way.
getting a Captain America or a Captain in Black Widow.
True.
Yep. So, Ant-Man, the first Ant-Man, was in Phase 2.
Yep.
Then we have Phase 3 is actually where we finally met Doctor Strange, and he was in there. So, Doctor Strange is now going to be in Phase 4. So, that's how long it's been for a full movie for him, but mind you, multiple years. And we've had Ant-Man and the Wasp in Phase 3.
Exactly. And it's like one of the later films of Phase 3.
It was like the end of
makes
Phase
sense.
3.
Take more time, you know, develop a story you can tell and, you know, we'll go from there. Like,
and depending on when Black Panther 2 and Captain Marvel 2 are out, you know, it's going to be a few years for those. So.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Like, they definitely, like, that's Phase 5, as clear as day. Like,
Well, I mean, it has to be at this point.
Right.
Like, we know Phase 4.
I mean, it can't be Phase 6 or nothing, so, like...
But can it? Imagine if they waited 2 phases for a second.
Well, we don't even know what the next phase is going to... Like, they could drop Phase 5 and be like, all right, Phase 5 is going to be 8 years long. We're like, what? Like, we have no
6
clue.
months.
Yeah.
It could.
15 projects in 6 months.
Oh my god.
It could. Like, we just don't know. Like, they could literally come out and be like, all right, guys, Phase 5 is going to be 1 year long, and it's going to be 4 Disney Plus shows and 4 movies. Go. And we're like, oh, that's a lot of content. Like, they could do it now. So, Ant-Man is coming, whether you like it or not. He's going to appear and stuff. So, get used to it, kids.
We need the Baba Yaga.
Yes. They should fight the real Baba Yaga. That's what they should do. Tie all that around.
Get the chicken house in there as well. Let's do it.
That would be dude, could you imagine? They travel to like the quantum realm. They end up somewhere.
If there's any place for the chicken house of Baba Yaga to show up, it would be WandaVision. Let's be honest.
That's true. That is true. Good.
Then
Toss
Ant-Man will fight.
I mean, Ant-Man in WandaVision, sure. Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
Exactly.